This is today's recipe for Malaysian Nyonya Asam fish. You can pause here to have a look at the ingredients and the preparation methods. So let's have a look at the ingredients we need to make the Malaysian Nyonya Asam fish curry. There are two sets of the components. One part of the ingredients are for us to grind to actually make the sauce, and there are a few other ingredients that we actually use to cook with the fish. Alright, so let's just have a look at the ingredients to be grounded for the sauce. So we've got just one piece of lemongrass, alright, about half a cm of ginger, about half a cm of galangal, 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, 1 cm of turmeric, 2 or 3 pieces of candlenuts. I'm using half an onion, and about 6 to 8 pieces of dried red chilies. Okay, so all these components are to be grounded to make the sauce. And when we cook the fish, today I'm using 1 piece of mackerel. So when we cook the fish, we're going to cook it with like a half a piece of lemongrass, a slice of dried tamarind. This you can find in most Asian stores, and half a tomato, which I have like quartered into small pieces. And we do need salt and sugar. Okay, so let's start cooking. So let's start by grinding up the ingredients for the sauce. So I've got half an onion, alright, here it goes, 3 cloves of garlic, I've got 3 candle nuts, 1 cm of turmeric, the galangal, and a little bit of ginger, and the 2 slices of lemongrass. Okay. Now I'm going to add in the dried chilies. Okay, just let me add this thing in, which we have been soaking for at least like half an hour. If you don't want it to be too spicy, you can remove the seeds. Now I'm going to add in a bit of the liquid to help the grinding process. That should be more than enough. Okay. So we're going to grind this. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so our spices have been grounded up. That looks quite good. So let's start the cooking process. So I'm going to heat up the pan or the pot. Just make sure it's dried up before we add some oil to fry the ground spices. I'm going to add in some vegetable oil. A little bit will do. Let the oil get hot. And we'll pour in our grounded ingredients. So what we need to do is to fry it until it becomes almost semi-dry, and the fragrant comes out of it. You want to occasionally stir this so that the bottom doesn't burn. This we will fry for maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. After after a few more minutes, you can see the oil is becoming separate from the gravy. So this is a good sign that it's actually getting fried correctly. We're going to fry this 2 or 3 more minutes. So as you can see, the sauce has become darker. It's a good sign that the spices have been better caramelized. Okay. So right now I think it's ready. Now what we want to do is we want to add in our small piece of lemongrass and the tamarind. Give it a bit of a stir. And we will add 1 cup of water and bring it to the boil. Now we just stir this. And now we'll also go ahead to season. We'll add in some salt. A bit more salt. And half a tablespoon of sugar. Now we'll just let it gently simmer and come back to the boil. So our sauce has now been boiling. Now it's the right time to add the fish. Bring the flame down to a very slight simmer and we'll add the fish. So we have not added in our tomatoes yet. We'll let the fish cook a little bit, and 5 minutes before it's ready we'll just add in the tomatoes so that it still holds its shape. Helps to just cover the pot as well for cooking the fish. So our fish has been gently simmering for 2 to 3 minutes. I'm just going to open up this. And let's have a look at the fish. I will just turn the fish right now so that one side does not overcook. So the fish has been gently simmering for an extra 2 minutes. I'm going to open it up. Simmering nicely. I'm going to give it one last turn. Now I'm going to add in the tomatoes. Now we're going to cover it and cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. So our fish has been simmering for an extra 2 to 3 minutes. Tomato has gone soft. Okay, really good. So we want to make sure that the tomato doesn't disintegrate. We want pieces of tomatoes in here. Now is a good time to also taste for seasoning, and we can add in more salt, sugar if needed. So, okay, we're almost done. Fish looks good. Just give it one final turn. now we can turn off the flame and just cover this and let it rest for about half an hour. So now we are ready to serve. We've got a plate of steamed white rice. That's usually what's eaten with the asam fish. After resting for a little while, the fish actually becomes more tender. Right, so I'm just going to serve this. Just going to put this here. Lift the fish in. And the pieces of tomato. And some gravy on the fish. A good condiment to serve with the asam fish and the rice would be Malaysian Nyonya Asam. I'll link the recipe in the description below. This is basically pickled vegetables that I've made yesterday. And it goes very well with the rich sourish asam fish. So there we have it.